Hello out there in Bartonella world. I am sitting in the dark and I am vlogging. So, what do we do when our disease makes other people angry? What do we do? Prime example was I went to my child's open house tonight. It was only for an hour. And she's new to going upstairs in the school, and it is a absolutely humongous school. She's afraid to try different stairs, so we had to walk pretty much the whole school. This in turn made me sweaty with all the people that were there. And of course up and down the stairs and the bright lights, and you know how that goes with this disease. So we talked to the teacher. I got through that. We got back downstairs another whole mile. It felt like we walked. And then we sat down in the cafeteria for a little bit. Instantly, I started getting a flare-up. Was not feeling good. Could barely walk. Had to practically rest on her shoulder. We finally sat down in the cafeteria after what seemed like we walked about 5 miles, but it wasn't. Maybe half a mile, a little more. And then it was like the migraine started kicking in because I started getting the flare-up, the quick temporary flare-ups that we get. I look like a witch. So I went outside to sit down, and I was ready to go. I could barely walk to the vehicle, and the vehicle was a quarter of a mile away. She wanted to go to the gym, and her father, whom I'm not with, says, well, I don't want to leave you here, and so on. So now she's angry at me because I wanted to come home. Luckily, I don't live too far away, and she might have a chance to have 10 more minutes there when she goes back. But, well, why is it that you don't have problems when you're with such and such a person or you're doing something else? And it's like, I do have problems, but you don't hear about it. You're not there, so you don't know. So I figured, well, I would call my other half and say, I need to come home so she could stay there with her father at least. Couldn't get through. So she had to come with us, and we had to come back here, drop me off, and hopefully she'll be able to go in there before it's closed. But this is a problem. People blame us because we have this disease. We don't want to feel like this. We want to be normal. And they look at it like we're a nuisance, and yes, we are. It's kind of sad, you know, there's nothing that we can really freaking do about it. If I could go back in time, I would have never gone fishing. I would have never gotten bit. I would have never cleaned a flea-infested house. I don't know. I guess this is more of a vent than anything, because it's like I'm sad. I could just break down. What are you gonna do? It's just par for the course, and nobody understands it unless they live it. I hope everybody is having a good week. Fall is upon us, so be careful. We all know what fall brings. It brings about dizziness and many flare-ups, as in herxing. Alright, I shall bid you all a farewell. Let me know how you're doing, and if you too sometimes feel alone in this whole struggle. Alright, bye-bye, guys.